If your horse backs up when you approach it, becomes nervous, or acts unexpectedly heavy, it could be a sign that it is afraid of you. These 5 signs will tell you when your horse is afraid of you. Let's take a look at them one by one. 1. Running away or backing away when approached. If your horse sees you and turns back to the stall or tries to run away, this behavior is very meaningful. For horses living in a herd, getting away from predators is the first form of defense. If your horse runs away from you, it means that he sees you as a threat. The main reason for this situation is a bad experience in the past, violence, rudeness, captivity, or any other frightening event. Horses have a strong memory. If he sees someone who mistreats him, he will not approach him again. If your horse tries to run away when he sees you, first test yourself. When? How? In what position do you lead him to the stall? What do you hold in your hand when you approach him? Sometimes the reins can be such a sign of fear for a horse. 2. Ears back or mouth open. Horse body language is the most obvious form of self-expression. Ears back is either a sign of aggression or deep anxiety. If your horse lays its ears back, bares its teeth, closes its eyes, or opens its mouth when you approach, it is sending you a clear message. Get out of here. I am not sure about myself. These actions can often be misinterpreted. Some horse owners interpret this as stubbornness or malice, when in fact the horse is simply expressing with his body language that he is afraid of something. Interestingly, when ears are back, he is not always afraid. Sometimes he is simply focusing his attention elsewhere. But if these behaviors show signs of stress, such as his eyes widening, his nose moving, his tail twitching, then this is a clear message of fear. 3. Excessive tension when riding or walking. It doesn't take a lot of knowledge to sense tension in a horse. Its body language tells us everything. If your horse twitches its muscles when you put on the saddle, if it feels like it has difficulty walking after being mounted, if it stops frequently, if it doesn't accept your control, these are physical indicators of tension. A horse that is afraid when being ridden will choose one of 2 paths. Either it will try to jump off you and run away, or it will freeze and refuse to move. The second case is often misunderstood as a sign of laziness. However, this behavior is a message that I don't feel safe here. The cause of tension can often be pain, for example, an ill-fitting saddle, the wrong reins, or problems with the jaw, neck, or back. If your horse behaves insecurely when you ride it, it is a more logical approach to start with a veterinary examination rather than considering it rude. 4. Whites of the eyes visible. Whale eyes. Known in the equestrian world as whale eyes, this symptom is one of the main signs that a horse is panicking. People can also feel it with their own senses in such situations. The eyes open wide. Fear is revealed. In horses, this image is an extremely serious warning message. In such cases, the horse no longer acts logically, but completely instinctively. The nervous system is forced to run or fight. The cerebral cortex is disabled. If you mishandle this condition, sudden and abrupt movements, loud noises, and forceful use can immediately aggravate the situation. If you notice such a symptom in your horse, first stop. Take a deep breath. In a calm situation, with slow movements, let your horse feel that he is safe with your body language. Remember that trust is only formed in calm moments. 5. Avoiding touch or pulling away. One of the most subtle and meaningful signs a horse will show is this. When you try to touch your horse, whether it is the neck, face, or back, it will move, pull back, or tense its muscles. This behavior is the distance a person puts when trying to hug another person. The horse sees your hand movement as a threat. The main reason for this may be rough and disturbing movements or blows to that horse in the past. Sometimes, physical pain can be associated with this reaction, a disease that has developed on the skin, a damaged muscle, or a sore spot. The final word. If your horse is afraid of you, it is neither entirely his fault nor entirely yours. Often such situations are the result of past missteps, unpleasant experiences, or lack of communication. But it is possible to change this situation. Building a relationship with horses, like psychology, requires patience and persistence. By being a little calmer, a little more consistent, a little more attentive every day, it is possible to rebuild trust over time. When a horse trusts you, it is one of the most beautiful and valuable things you can do in the world, because he makes his choice voluntarily, and he chooses you.